guys, this is Joyce from Enjoy Scrapping 2. Today I'm going to be using the Blendibilities to color people images. I already actually, this is my second take because I colored this and then I recorded it and then something went wrong, so I couldn't import that to YouTube for some reason. I was having some technical difficulties. So anyways, I finished coloring it, so I guess I'll color the same image with the Blendibilities. And this image is Happy Gwen that I purchased from the Some Odd Girl. It's a digital image and I printed it out on Nina Solar White cardstock. This was already I printed these out before I got the Blendibilities, and so Blendibilities works really well with the Stampin' Up papers. So but this is Nina. Okay, so today I'm gonna be using a lot of the skin tones. So our skin tones come in a pack of 6, like so, and it is $22.95. I think, which is an excellent deal. And the colors that comes with it is we have mocha, bronze, and then we have ivory and nude, natural, and blush. So these are the 6 colors in the Blendibilities. So for the skin, I chose out, I'm going to use ivory, natural. That's all I'm going to use. So I showed before that I did a color chart like this for the Blendibilities because especially for the skin tones, I couldn't tell just by looking at the cap. So I did a swatch, and so I'm gonna be using the ivory and the nude. Is that what I said earlier? Okay, no, ivory and nude. Okay, so I always start with my darkest. Everybody has their own preference, whether they're gonna start from light to dark or dark to light. I prefer the dark to light, even with all of my other alcohol markers. Okay, so let's start coloring. I'm going in with the nude and highlighting the areas where I want it to be darkest. That'll be by her hair, and I'm giving her a nose and the left side of her face and her neck. As you can see, I'm putting in I guess the where the shade is. I'm gonna do the top portion of her body first. So now I'm going in with the what is the color? The lighter color of the two, and I'm coloring it in. So it looks a little bit darker right now, but the alcohol markers do dry a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna do the top portion, let it dry, and then come back in to add more of the darker shade if I need to. So now I'm going down to her legs, and there's going to be shade under her skirt and behind the back portion of her leg and her little toes, and the other leg is behind that leg, so I'm putting the shade in over there too. And now I'm going in with the lighter color and coloring in the rest. So yeah, I'm coloring and coloring. So now I'm going to go back to the top. Sorry, you can't see, I'm not in view. But the top portion of her body again, and highlighting the darker areas with nude to keep the shade part shady, as you can say. And since the skin tones only have 6 colors, I mean, there's only so much color you can use for the skin. Um, so, which is okay, I guess. You just don't have that much color options. So I'm going back in again with the lighter color and kind of getting rid of the harsh lines. And now I'm going to color her hair. So for her hair, I'm using Mocha, Bronze, and Natural. And again, I'm going in with my dark colors and putting the darker colors where the shade is. So it's going to be under her face, under her chin, and this area is going to be pretty much dark. And also I'm putting some darker colors at the edge of the little curls. And this area, so right there by the shoulder is going to be all dark. Sorry, I'm not in view again. Oh, there. So where the hair part is, that's where I'm putting in the darker color, and I'm kind of lining the back of the top portion of her hair. Normally with coloring hair with my other alcohol markers, I like to leave a little bit of white, but for this, using the Blendibilities, I basically just color the whole thing in because I only have like 6 markers to work with. And so I'm going to be coloring the entire hair with the natural. Here I am coloring it all in and kind of smoothing a little bit of the lines. I like to color this images from some odd girl. I think they're really cute. There's a lot of choices as far as the designs. So I'm almost done with the hair. And with the Stampin' Up markers, these are very juicy, so you barely have to touch the paper and you'll get the color. And sometimes it, like, as you can see, it's kind of protruding out. You can just go ahead and push it back in. I think maybe it's the way I'm closing it, I'm not sure. So since now I have the browns available, I'm using the bronze to color in her eyebrows and her eyes. Sorry, again, you cannot see. And then I left a little bit of the white showing on the eye. And I forgot to color in the ears, so I'm coloring it in. And for the dress, I'm using Calypso Coral. And I'm going to be using the finer tip with the dark marker to put in the shading for the dress and where the shadow is going to be. So here I am putting in the darker one of the Calypso Coral, and I want to give some shading to where the lines are and some extra lines that I made for the dress. So right here would be darker, and this is the line that I made. And so I'm going in with the medium color, and I'm using the brush tip and just touching barely the dark color that I had just put in, and then bringing it out just a little bit. And then I'm going to be coloring the whole thing with the light of the Calypso Coral. Coloring the entire dress. And then I will be going back in with the dark again to put in more darker areas to give the dress more of a like a flowing look. So here I am going in again with the dark, still using the fine tip to bring out the creases. And then I'm going to use the lighter color of the two to maybe just to soften up a little bit of the lines. And I'm going to color the sandals here. Sorry you cannot see again. With the same color, and I'm using the finer tip because it is a small image to work with. And I just use the dark and the light, just two colors. And I color the mouth as well and the top portion of her dress with the light color. So I'm basically done coloring. So I will be zooming back out so you can see the entire image. And here I am going with the color lifter and just putting the marker where I want little bit of the white, little bit lighter, like a white area. And I'm doing it for the hair too, which you can't see, sorry. And but I'll be bringing it back down, and then I'm just putting in little lines here and there to make the whiter, like a highlight. So I'm done coloring. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.